face off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. Talk your face off. To talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off.
Yo.
Can you hear that? Can you hear my electric driver?
No. It's going to be a fun one today, guys. Top 10 bashers.
All
Kind of wish list. Most of mine are ones that I don't have. So
all of mine are ones that I don't. Well, I take that back.
I put one on it that I have that's kind of like damaged, and I'd like to replace it. I could fix it, but it's like, yeah, it might just be cheaper to buy a new one.
Yeah.
I've parted so much off it at this point. So,
dude,
yeah.
I'm a little happy right now, maybe, if this looks like what it's gonna be. So I'm replacing Olivia's top shaft. What's it called? Yeah, top shaft screw on her race car. And when I ordered it, it's like it says easy replacement, right? Which is always the kiss of death.
Oh yeah,
it says easy replacement.
And you strip a screw.
I know, but it really looks like it might be literally that easy as just pulling out the top shaft and replacing it with a titanium one.
Wow, that's cool,
dude.
Brian
so
Caution,
cool.
2 minutes late, and I'm still early. Dude, I didn't get home from work till 9:30, 9:45. And I had to scramble my list. I had it in my head, but I needed to get like links I could quickly pull up stuff from.
I was thinking about being that like coffee house snob kind of guy and being like, like all these.
I'll just make it up as I go.
I know that's how it is. That's kind of how it turned out.
I don't need to prepare for life.
Nope.
No, so I have my ones. I was looking at them. I just had to pull together the links for them all so I can put them in the descriptiones later.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Clock don't lie.
Pull it together, Tony. Pull it together.
All right. Well, let's roll into it because I know people come to these and they're wanting to get the information. They are trying to buy something. They want affirmation of what they already want to buy. I think is more really what it is, right? Like you want to be affirmed in that was a good decision, that I did really want that RC. That was, in my shopping cart already. And I just wanted to hear somebody else say they wanted it too. So
right.
I think that's more what we're doing than anything.
100%. 100%. You know what is oh. It was that easy, Tony.
Let me practice my reactions first. Lame. Henry N. Nice. What's up, RCG guy? Lame. Charlie Shankles. Well, Traxxas is great for bashing and also great for bashing. So yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to start with that since he said it.
Okay.
My number 10 item that I wanted.
I wish we had like the talk radio. Number 10.
I should have taken the time to do something like that.
You should
have. Thanks for making me feel like I don't put enough time into what I do anymore.
I know. Number 10. But you got to have that voice. Number 10.
Boom. The new Racing Stripe Bigfoot from Traxxas. Yes, it's not solid axle.
Whatever.
But man, does it look like fun.
Very not lame. Because that also was on my list.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Yep.
No, I put it at 10. It could have been lower in the list, honestly. It could have been about a 7.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those ones where it's like, it's not, I wouldn't call it a novelty car, but it's kind of one of those where you're like,
it just would be fun to take out and rip around. Like I would just take it with me places, to the beach and I wouldn't care about it. Is the thing.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
It's not like some of my solid axles that I'd be like, I don't really want to get it near the water, or in
right.
Sand really holds a lot of water and it's going to rust everything. Yeah. So that was mine. And apparently it's on your list as well.
Yeah.
So what is that? What is the chat thing? Thumbs up or thumbs down? We'll get some interaction going here. Get some interaction.
Speaking of broken Stampede, I have a storage bin full of T-Mac parts, and there's a kid that's been renting a turf car at the track that's all
Yeah.
into the track, all into that one. And I was like, "Hey, you got something coming at the next race. Just don't miss it." And he's like, "Okay." So I'm gonna give him this whole bin. It probably has like 2 motors, like nitro. I mean, like nitro T-Max stuff. Probably 2 chassis. I mean, it's gonna have the works. So I'm like, there you go, kid.
All right.
Figure it out.
Racing Case gave us a thumbs up. Oh, nothing stock gives us a denied. Denied.
Lame.
Denied. I just put up a poll. Oh, it's bouncing 73%, 60%,
Ooh,
75%.
really?
12 votes already.
I like it.
We'll do some polls. This will be good.
Okay.
We'll let this one roll until the end of the next one, and then I'll write down the percentage. How's that
Okay.
sound? We'll do a fun thing, and we'll do a recap at the end.
Okay. Let's stick with the monster truck theme. Are your little fingers ready?
Yes.
We're gonna go Kyosho,
Okay.
USA 1, 4-wheel drive, Nitro Monster Truck. Nitro
All right.
Monster Truck. Here's the thing. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain myself.
You do, though.
But
This is very
I'm
much
gonna explain myself.
yourself. Explain yourself to the people.
Well, so there's something about the brap of a monster truck, right?
Oh, 520. That ain't too bad.
Right? So to me, having a motor, everything all in one RTR, like the brap ability of a nitro powered monster truck, even though it's not going to be fast, it's not going to be super torquey. It's just the sound. It's just the mini monster truck sound in my head. So
They're a good size too, and they got the chain drive.
Yeah, aren't they a little bit bigger than the LMT?
Yes.
Yeah, I've never seen one in person. Hence the reason why it's on my wish list. But I think it'd be pretty cool. You have the you have the electric one. I forgot you got that one when that came out. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. It's considerably wider. It's considerably wider.
Yeah.
Like half a tire.
Nice. They look sweet. But that's the electric one.
Yeah.
Still wicked cool.
Still, just the shape or the body of it.
Yeah. Still wicked cool.
The stickers.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, now I have a hole in my shelf back there behind me.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Charlie Schenkel says,
great.
For 520, sounds like you need it.
You do need it.
Right?
All right, we're closing up the polls. Get those votes in. 22 votes, 73% says yes. We're going with that.
Nice.
72. Oh, it went down to 72%. How that?
Ooh.
It can't be 72 and 27. It was 73. 73%. 22 votes. All right, time to throw up the next poll.
So for Tony and Pablo, what is a good MT for a little kid? Like first RC mini LMT all day.
Yep.
Gorgon. Well, okay.
Oh, Gorgon's pretty good too.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. It depends on where you want to play with it or where you can play with it. Like if you want the most like playability indoor and like in a garage or an open space, mini LMT all day. Gorgon looks like
the Gorgon
fun.
is good. I think well, to be honest, the 2-wheel drive Stampedes are pretty cool.
Yeah,
like the Bigfoot.
Yep.
Same idea.
Yep.
Yeah. Mini Max is 250.
Oh, that's right.
Mini Max is 250.
I would say sub 200 though. Well, the mini LMT is not even sub 200, huh?
No. It really depends what you're wanting to do with it. If you're going out to bash, I think the Mini Max is not a bad option.
Mhm.
If you want small, but if you want that 10th scale feel, like he mentioned the Gorgon right away, I would lean toward that or a 2-wheel drive Stampede. That's what I started on.
Or the Arma, what's
Big
that?
Rock.
No, the smaller one, Granite.
Oh yeah.
Granite's
I blow
indestructible.
the tires on them though.
Yeah, but if you get the Mega brushed
Okay.
for a kid just getting into it all day.
The Mini LMTs are not fragile.
No, I've never broken one. The only thing
I
that's
mean, it
broke,
busts out headlights.
yeah. So the other thing that keeps on happening to us is the links. The rear links keep on
You bend
bending.
them.
Yeah, but that's from doing massive backflips and stuff. Yep. RC Jeep guy says Gorgon way tougher than Stampede. I'll allow it.
Okay.
I don't think you're gonna go wrong
Stampedes
though.
are. I mean, that's what I cut my teeth on,
Yeah.
and it was pretty stout. I mean, I did break the front, like C hub kind of carrier,
Yeah.
quite a bit, and I just got metal ones, and that was fine.
So he said his dad's not in the RC either yet. I would go with the Granite Mega, and that's like a $200 monster truck that is indestructible at a brushless level. Country Life says he would really like the Nitro USA one. From what I
Yeah.
understand, parts are real tough to get. Yeah.
That is the problem with Kyosho
Yep.
in general,
Yep.
I
Yep.
would say. All right. I will pull up my number 9.
Dude,
And this,
that top shaft already done. Easy peasy.
yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Now, I think this is also something we both have on our list.
Okay.
So we'll leave that pull up as we talk about this one. But I have the Sen rally car.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted a rally car in there and I was torn. I just think it's the best looking. They're awesome out of the box. What I thought was an issue with them in the beginning with the steering and getting stuff stuck, I had one thing that was so thin and it wouldn't come out.
Mm-hmm.
I did since removing that one piece. I've never had it jam up
Yeah.
again on me.
Just random. Yeah.
It was just one random thing. I thought it kept doing it because I thought it'd shake it out and it'd drive and then it'd jam again. It was the same piece. It was just stuck in there. But since getting it out, I haven't had any issue. So,
it's not going to be on this website, but I will double down on that, and I will say, even though I have it already, I honestly highly recommend it. The new Arlarlo rally car.
oh yeah,
The what's it called? XTS rally.
I'll pull it up over here. Is that on your list or no?
I just added it to my list because we can do that. We'll do it live.
Well, we'll do it in a minute. We'll bring it up.
Okay.
'Cause we got to still do the poll.
Yeah.
I guess we could do one or the other. Would you choose this one or that? Like pit them against each other?
Oh, do that. Yeah.
Nah, because
the Arlarlo is so much better.
It's just way cheaper.
Yeah. So let me sell that one real quick.
It's a pretty good selling point just alone on the
dude. It's
cost.
cheaper and it is like it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It's really tough.
Yeah,
dude, it's really tough. And I don't
technically
bash.
the Relarlo is Tommy's RC of the year. What?
Seriously?
Wow.
I didn't see that. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie. It's really good.
Yeah.
Like it's probably. Oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I wish we had a critical sound drop for this. It's probably one of the most well-rounded cars RTR that I've gotten.
Wow. Now I'm interested.
Well, and I say that because like scale looks 9 out of 10. Scale looks. Drivability.
I would say scale looks on the Sen 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're talking big price difference.
Huge price. And that's the thing is like the price difference is so much better. And
Crawler Track
Dude.
said they sent it off their ramp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was fine because we sent ours to the moon at the skate park and it was totally fine.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really easy to drive out of the box. Like really easy to drive. And full disclosure, you know this, the receiver didn't work on mine out of the box, so they sent me a new one.
Yeah,
So
I remember
I paired it with another radio which didn't have the gyro, and it was still super easy to drive. Like it was point and shoot. Man, I don't know if I would say that that's my car of the year or not, but probably from what I got this year, I'd say so.
Huh.
I mean, would I buy it for $300? Absolutely.
Okay. $300 for the Relalo.
I think that's what it is. It's like,
all right. Well, let's put this poll up. We're gonna end this one 58% no.
On what?
On the
On my nitro?
Yeah.
What?
That's pretty good though. 24 votes.
I guess. Yeah.
All right, so let's do Sen Rally. Or no, or should we pit them against each other?
Put them against each other.
Let's do that.
Why not?
We'll do one over
Why
the
not?
other. I mean,
Change it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so should I go or do you want to go? We're not really showing the Rolaro.
Yeah, this is choose one or the other, and I'm going to say Sen Rally. I'm just going to call the other one Rolar Low Rally.
Henry says that that USA 1 poll is sickening. No, right?
Sen Rally versus Rolarlo. I think I know which one's going to win.
I think it's hard because the Sen Rally people have physically been able to engage with it, not with our Larlo very much.
That's true. That is true. And the Sen is quick.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very quick. It's a very well-rounded vehicle.
Yeah.
Out of the box. All right, so what's your next one?
My next one on A-Main is... Do you want just the part number so that I don't have to say it and then you pull it up?
No, just say it.
Okay.
I'll do it quick.
It's the Team Associated SR27 Datsun 240Z. So, I've never had a Mini Z. And these...
Which color?
White.
White?
Yeah.
Like this guy here?
Yep.
There's some huge posts sticking on the back of it.
I know. I hate that. Let's not talk about those. But here's the thing. I think these would be so much fun to get like 4 of them. So I don't know if I told you the pitch that I did to Associated.
Nice case, guys.
Right?
Nice case.
Right? So did I tell you the pitch?
Do that with all the minis.
I know. Did I tell you the pitch that I did to Associated and didn't hear anything about it?
No.
So what I
bet
wanted
we're about to hear about it though.
Yep, we're about to. So what I want to do is I want to go out and get white extension cord and in front of my fireplace on the hardwood, make a course out of white extension cord, tape it down like a road course,
Mm-hmm.
and get 3 of these, 4 of these, and then at Christmas time when everyone's around.
Why not do Christmas lights on the floor? That'd be even cooler. Just trace the line out of Christmas lights.
Till you step on it and shock yourself.
You would never do that. Don't do the glass bulbs. Do the plastic.
What? No, they would have to be glass.
Well, it can be glass, but just the little ones, not the big.
We want the big ones. We want big.
You're gonna lay those on the floor. It doesn't look. You break them all. Come on, be realistic.
All right,
an idiot.
I allow it.
Nobody wants an idiot.
I think it'd be cool.
Ooh, lots of chat stuff. A rope light that would work. Yeah.
Well, yeah. There you go. No, I think that'd be fun, man.
What's up, James RC Garage?
So, Nick says he's always.
Which one would you buy? Which one would you want to get?
For me?
Yeah.
What are you talking?
No, to the people in the chat. They want to know for the poll. Which one do you prefer? Doesn't matter if you want it or you want it, whatever. Oh, it's close.
Is it really?
Yeah, 26 votes on this one.
Ooh. Just use a Sharpie. My wife would love that.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be easy to see on the video either.
No. You know what'd be cool?
7 votes.
What would be cool is if you took, those little snack bags? They're like Ziploc bags, but they're like short and skinny. If you put some of those and line the corners with them open, but put powdered sugar in them. So if you lost it around a corner and you crash, it'd be like a big puff of smoke.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Wouldn't that be cool? It'd be like,
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah,
rad.
that'd be good. All right, gonna give the poll another 30 seconds. Get your votes in. 27 votes.
Oof.
Come on, Real Arlo. You can do it.
Yeah. So what do you think? Would you rather have the Associated one or the Mini Z? The thing is, allegedly, the Associated is cross compatible with a lot of Mini Z parts.
It looked like it.
Yeah.
Allegedly. And the way that the stuff is.
Yeah.
All right, ending poll. 61% for the Sen.
Nice. I thought so. People just don't know what they're missing. I'm going to be honest. So, okay, with the other thing, the little 27s, the hard,
That's the next poll.
the thing is that some of these cars, there's that, there's that, what's it called? Where I wouldn't do anything to it. I would just drive it as is. That's why I really like these little 27s. Like I don't think I'd do anything to it. I just put batteries in it, get 3 different colors, and race them. Henry says SR27 apparently not compatible with clipless bodies.
Oh, well, that, yeah. But is it? I mean, look at the side of it. Is it?
I don't know. I'm sure there could be some 3D printed stuff.
That looks like it would catch onto that latch. Oh, do I have my Mini Z's up here? Interesting. All right, new poll up. Mini Z, yes or Ned?
See what I did? See what you did there? See what you did?
I did that.
I know.
All on my own. Dad joked it.
You're so clever.
I dad joked the snot out of that one. Yeah, but right there. I mean, it looks like it could.
Maybe.
Actually, it looks really good in that real photo, like of it running.
Yeah.
And they cut off the extra on those.
Yeah.
Nubs.
The green is growing on me.
Especially in that photo there.
I know.
All right.
I like the white though.
So what is next? What do I want? Okay, so okay. My number 8.
Okay.
I don't have one of these. I have something very similar to it.
Yep, I put that on my list. I thought that was going to shock you that I put that on my list.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I always wanted this instead of the Outcast, but then they were not around when I bought mine.
Yeah.
So I loved how the bodies would like scratch through and the paint would show underneath and all this cool stuff they did with them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just think they're rad looking.
They are rad looking. They're super rad looking. I'm going to rebuild some shocks while we're talking, Tony.
So, but it's up on my list. You know, it's not my favorite.
For me, it's one of those where it's like I'm not into that kind of bashing stuff.
Yeah, they're really flippy and wheels up. So it's not my typical, which is why it's at the bottom of my list. There is a little bit of the want because I had always wanted one.
Yeah.
And then when they came back out, I was like, do I? I didn't, but I thought it, you know. So
I like that new livery.
Dragon.
I like that blue and yellow.
Yellow. Very Michigan Wolverine looking.
I was going to say Blue Angels, but
you could say what you want.
Yeah, I can.
Age unresponsive.
Oh, we
site
broke.
Gives me that a lot. I'll be honest.
We broke Horizon.
I get it more than I'd like to admit. There, it finally went. Yeah, so there it does look very Blue Angels. No Groms yet. You know, Did I leave it on my list?
I have it on my list. I have the purple
I
one.
struck it from my list.
What?
Well, I already have them.
Oh.
So and I wouldn't be able to get it for Christmas because they're
Yeah.
not going to be out in December. So
Well, I'm a patient person, so if I just got a thing that
a
says
little card saying, "Hey, here's what you're gonna get."
Yep. Here's your Jam of the Month club.
Yep. So that's why because I want the Mojave. If I'm gonna get the Grom, it's literally, and I looked at buying it the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna spend the money before Christmas when I'm not gonna get it till January. I'll just wait. So I just decided not to buy it for now. I still want one. But because I can't get my hands on, if I found one in store, I'd probably just buy it. To be honest, the brushless one.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to try and order one. So I'm going to go and see if any of my local stores have them.
Yeah, that's also one of those ones where it's like having multiples for me is the way to like I'm not much of a just having one and playing by myself kind of a thing. I think these are most of the ones that are on my list are the ones that are like it'd be way cooler if we had like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, see, that's what I need to do. I haven't been there in a hot minute. I haven't had time to get over there when they're open. But I thought maybe Riders might have them in. And Jeff didn't order any at Action. All right, so we're gonna cancel this one. Only 59% said yes, but it was a yes. We're getting more people
Nice.
doing it. So
Nice.
27 votes. So that's a yes to the TA.
To the 27.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mini
That's
Z.
good. That's
ED.
good.
Datsun.
It's like the difference between pop and soda.
All right, so here we go. Datsun. Get your Datsun. I was just being a punk.
Whatever.
Get your dancing. You're dancing.
Get your Datsun out of here.
Datsun. Notorious. Arma Notorious. Yay or nay. Here it comes. Let's kick it off. Do you like to bash? Do you like to do the flippies? Do you like to do the kamikaze RC stuff?
Not gonna lie, it'd be pretty fun.
My battery died. I think of my camera. I left it on from last time. You hear me?
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
I'm gonna put you on full for a second.
Yeah.
While I'm back.
You're back. You're fine.
Weird.
Everything is fine, Tony.
It might go again though, because the battery. I have a battery pack and it's plugged in, but it doesn't charge the battery in the camera. And so even though there's battery in the handle of the camera, it's a DSLR. It's like the vertical grip. Anyway, it's frustrating. It doesn't pass that power along. So if I go out again, I'll just stop it and grab a battery and flip it in, which takes a hot minute. So,
all right.
Pretty sure they have the Mojave Ground brushless. Wow, I'll have to go check it out. All right, what do you got? I'll start typing.
Okay, let's go with. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to go with the Mojave 4S BLX. Yes.
Thank you.
In the America version.
Yeah. I am Ivan Stewart color scheme all day long.
You would. I'm a patriot. The red is kind of communist, but.
All right, so we'll show it in the darker, less standout option. If the page will load here, we're getting it again. And maybe there's a lot of people buying right now. So that's the color option I like.
Boo.
And here's the color option that's more drab and dreary that Pablo likes.
It's totally America. What are you talking about? Look at that.
Yeah. So this was my number 3.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not really staying true to a big order, but because I want them all.
It's up at the top. So the top ones are big money ones.
Oh, okay.
So
I got
of
you
like
now.
normal stuff, like this is what I want.
Yep.
If I were to
Yep.
just have them like
Unlimited
$500 to
funds.
buy whatever I want. No, if I had unlimited funds, I'd shoot for the moon. But for like just $500, like I got a bonus or whatever, this is what I
Yeah.
get. I've been
Yeah.
eyeballing it for a year now.
Yep. Yep.
And
I'd
I'm
be
showing
all
you guys
over
the
this one.
batteries pictures. Isn't that fun? It's just, yeah, they're just mean.
Yeah. I mean, they
They're
rip.
just, yeah, they're easy to get in. Like I like this.
Yep.
Everything's right there, easy to work on.
Dude, I would be all about it. And I would run them in, I would bash it. I would
Look at
take
that. You
cool
still
scale
have a
video.
cage in the body.
Well, that's
Help
what I was going
keep
to
it
say.
clean. Look at that.
It's so perfect for U4 racing.
Yeah.
So perfect. So,
Yeah. I really, 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 really like it. The stance on it's amazing.
yep.
I don't know why. Maybe because these are so awesome, they just had to differentiate their 3S line
Yeah.
because they have these in Forest now, and so they went with a different look completely.
4S
Yeah, John
seems
Martin
like
says,
they
beat
would
the crap
rip.
out of mine.
Yeah, 4S seems like it would rip too. Like
Mojave Forest's Tommy's RC car of the year, even if it's from 2023. Yeah. I mean, like best car like that you reach for this year. Came out late last year, whatever, but
yep.
Still, I mean, it's a top contender. It's at the top of my list of things that I want.
Yep.
Um,
Me too.
I love my Baja Ray. Don't get me wrong. I love the scale, like filming and stuff with it, but to just rip something up and just go beat it up, top of the list.
Yep.
Top of the list.
I even have wheels. I have spec wheels that'll fit that. That's what's killing me. Like spec RC wheels, aluminum ones. I have aluminum ones that'll fit that. That were made for a 17. There's only like 2 or 3 sets in existence of 2.2s with a 17 millimeter hex built into the 2.2 wheel. And I have one set, and I am like, that's why I really want that truck. Like really, really bad. Oh, they'd look so good.
All right, Notorious got 57%.
I have a feeling this is going to be a no-brainer.
Yeah, so Mojave Forest. We're gonna put that up. Did I miss any?
No.
No, okay. On the polls, I'm still good.
I don't think
the last one was the Notorious.
Sure.
All right, Mojave 4S. Yay or nay? Want it? Already have it. If you already have it, you can put it as a yes. Is it worth somebody getting if they're looking at it for their Christmas wish list? It's up there, man. Because of the ones that I could actually potentially get for Christmas, this is the one I want more than any of them. The other ones are just like if I won the lottery and my wife got me something cool for Christmas,
right?
Because they're big tickets.
Yeah.
All right. So all right. So my number 7.
This might sound funny. Hopefully it doesn't make the fart sound too bad. Oh.
Are you farting over there? No, that doesn't sound like farts.
I'm draining my shock oil, Tony.
Yeah. Didn't sound or look too appropriate.
Well, hey.
Live streaming. All right, so here's mine. I know there's bigger ones.
I've heard that before.
This is the one that I have already on my list that I would buy again. Because we parted it out, like when I was doing the 4th of July stuff, and then we had youth group and all that, kids and all that coming over. We stripped. I took basically the whole motor and gear assembly out of it in order to throw it in for a 4th of July run I was doing. Fixed that, put something else in. They stripped that out, broke arms off, and it's in pretty rough shape.
Yeah.
As I don't even know where everything for it is at the moment.
That's the worst.
You start adding stuff up and you're like, should I just buy another one and leave that as a part truck?
Yep.
Probably. Because it's still like one of my favorite trucks to run. I like that it's 3S, makes it easy.
Yeah.
I got a ton of 3S batteries, just put one in and I can just run it and just beat it up. It flips, but it doesn't like the tires don't expand too much. It's got that wide stance, so you almost never roll it. Doesn't have a wing on it, so it ends up on its wheels a lot. Like I don't find myself running and flipping it over. It's a great truck to run, and I put it number 7 because I already have it.
There you go.
Big Rock is on sale on Amazon for $280.
What? I don't believe it.
You guys. See, how's this compared to the SC8? Well,
the Mojave, I think he's talking about.
Oh,
I'm assuming because the Mojave is kind of the same SC8 style.
yeah.
I would say it's very similar. It's not based off of the 8 scale buggy though, like the SC8 was. I think it's more comparable to the Nomad DB8 with because it's got the caged body on the inside.
Yep. Yeah.
But
I got the Mojave when it came. Nice. Got the new Notorious. Matt Mass says have it Friday. Very cool.
Nice.
Double A Day says I'll just stick with my Max. That makes sense if you got a Max.
Yep.
No need for this. But if you're not willing to drop $550 on a 10 scale monster truck, this thing's pretty rad.
Right.
Goes the same speed. So when I first got the Maxes, I was really disappointed that they didn't land very well either. Like it always bounced, and then you'd stick the landing, and then it'd end up rolling and tumbling.
Mm-hmm.
Where this doesn't really do that. This thing just sticks. But it's part of just the low slung, wide platform of it. It rips. But the wide Max has addressed quite a bit of that. It has a little bit better landing stance when it hits. So I have the wide Max still. I like it. So
sounds like a nice car. I don't know that
the V2 Max is the wide Max, I believe.
The what? V2.
But Moorhead's a big fan of the 6S Big Rock. Yeah, I just don't like the big trucks that much.
Batteries are so much to carry, and so much more money, and like
you have to have the room to run it.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't mind ripping them. Like if I got a place to run them, I don't mind. You'll see as my list goes on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have enough big ones that I'm like, I'll just run my Outcast, or I'll run my DBXLE or my X Max or whatever. So, it's a great price. The Big Rock, it's a great price that they got on it. But yeah,
seems like one of those super versatile cars. Like
Fire Team's $450. I have one. Otherwise, it'd be on my list. I still think it's one of the best driving Arma.
Really?
8 scales. Yeah. Oh heck yeah.
I thought they came down way more in price.
I thought they discontinued it and got rid of it when they did the big fire sale last year on them.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. I thought that fire sale was more of a sale than this last one.
I think it was, which was why I thought they got rid of them completely. Like you should have sold out at the price that they had them at.
Wasn't that like 2 years ago? Yeah,
that's like $300 or something, $400.
Right. Yeah, because I remember
it wasn't $300, but I think it was $400.
I think it might have been
$399. Yeah,
because I remember seeing it and being like, "Oh, I really want this for that price."
Yeah, I mean, inflation now is part of the problem in general, but
yeah,
you can't get the little 79-cent or 99-cent bag of Doritos anymore. I'll spend $2.79 for that little snack bag at the gas station.
I know. I was
like, well, yeah. I'm not snacking at gas stations anymore. This is ridiculous.
I know. I'm boycotting them.
Yeah, Fire Team. Mine's ready to run right now. Batteries are charged for it. Paddle tires are on the Fire Team. This is when I love to run it.
Oh yeah. Do you have snow?
Yes,
still?
we do. Yes. It was not fun coming up here.
Whoa, oh yeah.
Yeah, with stairs are covered in about 6 to 8 inches of snow.
You watch that Buffalo game?
Oh yeah, that was
Dude,
a great game, dude.
it
The
was
game last
awesome.
night was a super back and forth, really good game.
I didn't catch it. I caught the highlights and I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that looked like fun.
Yeah, $1.50 for a candy bar. No thanks.
Dude, they're like 2 something out here.
Yeah. We're like,
Yeah.
well, we do king size only now. I'm like, I don't just give me a Snicker bar, but they're $1.50. Yeah. Complaining.
Yeah.
As we talk about very expensive RC cars. All right, so the Mojave Forest got a 70.
Yeah.
I thought it had done higher than that, honestly.
Really?
What's not to love about the Mojave 70%? I was thinking like 85% or 90.
Yeah.
30 votes.
I think I might have shot my shot on the 4S Mojave. Yep. I think I might have. That was probably the top of my list.
Go Seahawks. My favorite team, the Seahawks, win the Super Bowl. It's in the MXPX Christmas song.
Oh.
Gimme Christmas.
Yes.
That's a great song. You guys need
We're gonna
to
have to do
need to look it up. GIMME Christmas. They kind of like rapish through this punk song with like a drum beat and a little bass. It's like I don't ask for a lot. I just want from Rockefeller Center to the Golden Gate, you know. All these things, like big things that they want, like unreal. It's pretty funny. Anyway, but Mojave Forest doesn't come in that black and gold scheme. You know what? That would be pretty sick if it did.
Or even if it came in that purple and pink one, that would be pretty awesome.
I mean, if you've got Ivan Stewart colors, you don't need anything else, people.
Or America. Yeah.
All right.
America ones.
Time for the next poll, and then you get what your next one is. So this one is for the Big Rock 3S. Yay or nay? Take into account the price here. It's very affordable. What do you got? What am I looking up for you?
I think we're going to go with the Team Associated DC-10 RTR. I still want a drift car, like a real two-wheel drive drift car.
DC-10 RTR.
Just came out. Like
the blue one?
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the blue, going to be honest.
I'm getting ready to show it here.
But
I'm having trouble with all these pages because I keep ending up on the YouTube because of the polls, and then I can't figure out how to change the screen over.
So
is it only blue? The only color you can get is blue and white?
I think so.
Okay.
But here's the thing with this car. It comes with some new technology, well, new to Associated technology.
T-plugs?
Yes. No. The what's it called? It comes with a new gyro.
Super new. Okay. We call them gyros here.
Gyros, yeah.
Yeah, and they're tasty.
I like my lamb gyro.
Yes. Oh man, I love when my mom orders them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have this place.
I would like the polo chicken ensalada. My mom is pollo, but just don't say it. Just say you want the chicken ensalada.
Yeah.
I'd like the polo chicken ensalada. No, I just told you not to say that.
It's Ralph Lauren. We used to have this place that did gyros that was right next to one of those like craft brew stores. Oh, it was like the best thing ever. You'd go and buy it, and then you'd have your craft brew right next to you, and you get all the fancy beers.
That's a pretty
$150.
Pretty good price you got.
Yeah.
200 off. I mean, they get about half. Was it beat up, Paul? Did you run it? So we're only doing bashers in this one, guys. So I'm seeing some crawler suggestions, which are very good ones.
Yep.
My big ticket item was a straight axle Vanquish. That's a great one.
Yep.
Dude.
So I've always wanted a two-wheel drive drift car. I think
you can have the RTR in any color you want as long as it's blue.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right. I mean, the layout's pretty nice on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Apparently, people are like really saying good things about the
Look at the
associated drift
steering.
cars. Yeah, and I don't know any enough to like say how it's good or not, but sounds good.
But you want it.
I want it. It's got the new ESC.
Look at
It's
where it's
got
mounted too. That's wicked.
Mhm. Yep.
Get that back weight swinging.
I mean,
That is perfect.
I would get a clear body and paint it a different color.
Would you though?
Yep. I'm not a Ford fan.
I mean, you could just wrap it. You're Mr. Rapmeister.
I could.
I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't hate it. It's not much of a basher. I guess it's a drift basher.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
30 seconds on the other pole. We'll get this one up.
Yeah. I think
Ooh.
it'd be fun.
It not people are not liking the big rock.
What?
44% yes. This is on the no side.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if some people are voting because they already have it and they wouldn't get it again or what, but like, yes or no, you like them.
Plausible.
But yeah, not looking good. All right, ending it. I picked a loser.
Yeah, you did.
It's one of my top cars that I
What a
have.
loser. What a loser.
It's my go-to one.
Eleanor. Yeah, okay, home dude. So if I was to do it, I would probably paint it more like an Eleanor or make it look a little bit more scale. But I found some other bodies that I really like that are drift car bodies that I would rather do. So there's that. So dude, I'm super behind the 8 ball right now.
Yeah.
I've got so much to do
For work.
and racing.
Who
So
you
we're going down to near Eugene, Oregon for a race. And I got most of the cars done. I repainted 3 bodies. But like I got some parts for Dalton's car and I got to put them on and I'm not going to be able to do it. Tomorrow we have a Christmas, like a kid's Christmas show. And I got to pack because we're leaving right from school on Thursday. We're going to take it kind of serious. I don't know how serious to say I'm going to take it for the race, but we're going to get there Thursday night. Track opens at 8. 8 to 4 is open practice. And then they have a seed, like it's a race. Like they have a seeding round on Friday night. And then Saturday's triple quals, and then Sunday's triple mains. So my goal is to make high B main is my goal. And I'm going to try to get Dalton into the A main for 21.5. If he could get 21.5 A main 21.5 in a race like this, that's a pretty good accomplishment this early in his 21.5 career.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And then Olivia's going to be racing novice. And I think she's going to. Novice is so hit and miss. Because it's like. That's the one, like, I think I was talking about it last week, how there's people signed up out of novice, novice.
Yep.
So you never really know what you're going to get, but I think she'll do fine. I was contemplating putting Dalton in novice too, but I think he's going to have to fight it out.
Duke it out, big boys.
Yep.
Duking it out. Hoonigan is cooler, they say.
I wonder what's going to happen with that. Like, what if it's no more, and then all the stuff, is it all going to be collectible?
For what?
Or do you think it's too big?
The Hoonigan stuff?
Yeah, because they're going through bankruptcy right now.
Oh, the new company that bought it out?
Yeah.
Oh, really? They were a wheel company, right? If the KG1?
Yeah, I forgot.
Is it just Hoonigan that's the bankruptcy or the other?
I think it's just Hoonigan and like one other, I think.
Okay. The new 3S's are cheaper, but they have a smaller amp ESCs. Plus, it's a 2-in-1 system, like the ESC receiver.
What are we talking about?
Somebody said that the 330 for the new Arma 3S is a no-brainer. But they do have the center diff out of the 4S, which is good. I'm slipping down further and further in my chair. I don't know why it's so slippery. All right, here's my number 6.
Oh yeah, I thought about putting that on there.
Veloci Pro Moto. It's
not that.
Cool. I have it, so this is a little bit of it's just so cool that it should be on a list of like stuff. I love motocross racing. I don't race. I don't run a motorcycle, ride a motorcycle, dirt bike. Never really have. I've ridden one or two a couple times. Always wanted to race BMX. Couldn't afford motocross, but grew up watching Jeremy McGrath and all the greats, Ricky Carmichael's and Stewart and all those guys. And now, I continue to watch it, and where it's gone is insane. But having these motorcycles that just run and bash is insane. So I felt like it needed to make the list.
I think you're right.
So
I think you're right.
Not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody loves motorcycles.
I'm on the fence.
You have to have a big place to run them. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But it's small to carry. So the other things that I said I needed a big place to run them are big and clunky to carry to that big place to run them. But yeah, it's a cool. There's cool factor to it. Having it on the shelf looks amazing too. Like you can they're paddle tiring them. The modifications that people are doing to them as well, like driver mods, because they've got like figures on them, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But they're modding them out to look like all different kind of bikes. It's pretty good. So yeah, that was my next.
I'll allow it.
My next one. We'll keep moving. I'm gonna
get
that poll running. Oh, 54% no. All right, we're gonna give it 30 more seconds to see if we can get it to 50% on the team associated blue drifty car.
Really?
Not a lot of people drift. I have a drift car and I don't ever run it.
Yeah.
Wish I should sell.
They're fun. I don't know. You know what's bothering me right now though is I've got this shock that I think has the wrong O-ring on the top of the cap.
All right, new poll incoming. What was it? Oh yeah, the low C Pro Moto. I think this one's not going to be like. I mean, there's a good chance that this one won't be yeses. We'll see. I'm curious. Curious how many motorcycle fans are out there.
One.
It's a niche thing, right? So in the hobby, not everybody's going to be into it. They like their cars and their trucks. All right, so I have an MST. Where's it at? You can tell me if it's an RMX.
I have no idea. Tony probably threw it away. He's like, I don't need this.
It's so dusty.
Feels good.
Have you seen this?
No. That's cool. Is it a real drift car?
Could a not drift car do this? Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty cool. What motor do you have in it?
MST XBL 2500 kV.
Oh. Interesting.
Yep. See the gyro sitting up on the top there.
Very cool.
MST.
I was looking around. I'm like, what could I trade Tony for it? Don't think
Haven't
I
had the
have
heart to get rid of it. I got it for my birthday. It's one of the
any-
ones I went to they had a drift track. We had a
Yeah.
drift track in Newport News about 45 minutes to an hour from me. And I only made it up twice.
Oh, I know. That's what I thought too, Jeep guy. He
One of them
goes,
was the day I bought it.
Couldn't
figure it out.
Yeah, that's I was looking around and be like, okay, what do I got? What do I got to trade Tony for that? I don't think I have anything worthwhile, Tony.
Oh, here, we're back. We're back. All right, so what do you got next?
Low C.
Hold on. Wait, what's this? Oh, the promo is up there.
What?
72% yeses on 30 votes right now.
No way.
73%. No way.
Did you buy those votes?
No way. I think I did by just kind of setting it up.
No way.
All right, low C what?
Mini T.
Mini T? Brushless?
Yes.
Which one? Mini T?
Mini T.
Truggy?
Stadium truck.
Yeah. Looks like this. Where's the StreamYard? Goodness gracious. Too many windows. 240?
Yes. Yep.
There's some mean knobby tires. Which color would you get?
Probably that color. I don't know.
You don't want blue to match your blue drifty car?
Well, that just seems more iconic Losi. Well,
Ivan Stewart-ish.
Honestly, I would not. I would not
paint your own.
Yeah. Well, I would get they have a Volkswagen Baja bug body for it.
Nice. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So I would do that. I don't know. I think that would be fun. It's small, something easy to do.
What?
Doesn't need a lot of space.
They run them in the mall in Lansing?
What? That's cool.
No, I got the body online. It was shipped from overseas, like Killer Bodies, or I don't remember who made them. Came in all crumpled on the side.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, it's finally taken its shape properly, being on the car long enough with it.
Yeah,
pushing out. Yeah, I like these. They're fun. They'll stand up and do a wheelie, brushless.
Yeah,
they're pretty awesome.
Well, and you could take them to the carpet track. They used to do racing, a class at the carpet track. And so for me, I was like, yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be fun.
Why the Mini T?
Because I like trucks. Why not?
I'm just curious. I actually have a shocker in here, I think, for you.
A shocker?
Yeah, it's going to shock the world, I think. Potentially, maybe even the universe.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
I don't know, Taylor Swift.
I mean, it's a pretty big deal for me to choose something like this.
Something with lots of lights.
Mine. It's number 5.
Probably something with lots of lights in it. What is it?
Ready?
Oh,
it's the Truggy.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah,
I thought about it.
I could bash these.
Well, the one that I wanted. Okay, so you're gonna do. Is that the Nitro?
No.
Okay, so
ready to run censored brushless.
I want the Nitro one. They have a ready to run Nitro.
I don't think I'd race it. I'd try it out, but
dude,
I'd just launch it. Because I want the control now that I'm liking having a little more controlled runs.
Dude, I think you would love. Have you ever 8-scale raced?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Tony, I think you would love it. I really do. You should try it
they
this
have
summer.
Big jumps, which I like.
Mm-hmm. You should try it this summer.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's not cheap. It's $680, but it's censored, brushless, and
Yeah.
pretty rad.
Yeah. If I was you, I would try 8-scale racing this summer.
Should all race each other. Yeah, you should come race me. I'd probably have to go race you, wouldn't I?
Me?
I don't know if we have any dirt tracks here to race them on.
Oh yeah, you got a lot out there in Michigan.
That's another
Aiden,
event. We have a lot of them out here in Michigan to race them on.
Aiden Horn's from out there. He does a lot of racing.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I know, because you know the whole game out there.
Yeah, I'm all about the game. The drifting in the mall.
Yeah,
I knew about that.
you knew about that.
Oh, Mini T's getting some love.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is 63%. Yes, on 27 votes. Gonna give him 30 seconds.
I know how to pick them.
Walters, 8 scale would be a little tight on Walters. Little tight. Plus, with 8 scale, I want to launch it.
Yeah,
I could take it down to where they run Horizon RC Fest. They got a pretty good track there. Actually, down in Michiana, they do as well.
I feel like I'm rebuilding these shocks, and I probably don't really need to. Is that a fair assessment?
Feel pretty good. All right, I'm ending that one. 63% for the Mini T.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
67%. Yes.
I don't think I'm going to rebuild Dalton shocks.
All right, so start a poll. What was this one? The low C8.
Mm-hmm.
Truggy, I'll just say.
I feel like we're further down than 5, Tony.
Well, you already got one that I liked. Low C8 Truggy. RTR. I'll just say that. You guys can know what it is. What do you got next?
I'm gonna go with a little nostalgia.
Oh, are we gonna do that?
We are, and I'm gonna go with 2016 Tamiya Blackfoot 2-wheel drive electric monster truck.
2016.
It's just the only Blackfoot that you can get.
Kit.
Yep. I guess it's not RTR.
It didn't have to be.
It's just
what do you want? Yeah, you can bash it.
Yeah.
It's totally fine choice.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool, man. That was my first
lay down shocks. Uh-oh. Somebody come after them. The shocks are laid down. Yeah.
Oh, my shocks?
Sick looking. No, in the Blackfoot.
Oh yeah. Are they sticky? What, my shocks? No, they're fine. I'm just rebuilding them because well, these are Olivia's, but I'm just rebuilding them because we got a lot of racing coming. Just wanted to get some air out of them. Yeah, no, so that was my very first my very first hobby grade RC when I was, I want to say 8, somewhere around there. Back in the 80s. That was it. I got it. It was rad. I remember I wanted to put lights in it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I remember my grandpa used to take me weekly I feel like, to go get dog bones. Because they had different dog bones. They had those like octagonal shaped dog bones that would go into. Do you remember those? You weren't in RC that early, I don't think. So instead of like a normal dog bone where it has the 2 pins coming out, they had like these really, really dumb octagonal shaped things that would go into the cups. And if they got at a weird angle, they would strip out like crazy. Like, I mean, they were so bad. And I probably went through, I don't know how many, tons of those.
Okay.
What are 180 at the local shop? Oh. Matt Mass says those are 180 at the local shop. Yeah, Psycho Garage says those original dog bones stripped out all the time. Yep.
They had an upgrade kit for them. Okay.
Yeah, they did. And that would go to that traditional like. Well, they had like an MIP kit, and I remember that was stupid expensive. But they also had like an actual traditional dog bone kit.
Will Darby was asking why they don't make a 1/7 scale monster truck.
Who?
I don't know.
Kyosho's is 1/7
technically they
scale.
kind of do, yeah. Kyosho's is kind of that, but I think because most people are trying to make them all the same size so that they compete with each other and they can run together.
Mm.
And it makes it kind of a tough class, if we just keep doing every scale there is.
Yeah.
So that looks good. All right. So what was that last one we just said?
Blackfoot.
Oh yeah. I'll throw that up on the pole skis here. Pole ski. Oh, 54% no on the truggy. Oh, you break my heart.
Really? People don't know what they're missing. You should really try 8-scale racing, Tony.
54 no. Oh. Wow. He's still in my heart. All right, so the Blackfoot, I mean, that's a pretty popular one.
That's a slam dunk. That's like 100% yes.
I'm putting a no right away when I do it. Won't let me vote, though. Stinking poll. Oh, I already got a no. Oh, 2 no's.
What?
Oh, it's all over the place. This thing's jumping like crazy. 58, 60%, 56%, 58%, back and forth, 55. Oh,
I don't believe it.
To me, I hate. Nobody wants to build them. All right, so my next one.
Abstaining.
I only have a couple left because we already said the Mojave, so I have 3 left.
I only have a few left too, and mine are all redundants. Like,
Oh,
I have one. No, but like I have them. I just want more. I want all of them.
You want them? So I have this one actually, but I had to put some on the list that I have because like I want to recommend them because I think they're cool and it's my style right now.
Well, like I said, I
Does
want
anybody
all of
know
them.
what it is?
I do.
Yeah, you can see it. Abstaining, Henrietta, abstaining. Blackfoot, Midnight Pumpkin in the 90s.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about tracks that are around here. The Sand Pit is nearby-ish, 2 hours. There's one in DeWitt. Building to me is the only fun part about them to me. Ooh, Jordan's
100%.
a builder.
Yeah.
Oh, about the Tamiya. The only thing about Tamiya that's fun is building them, not driving them. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
All right. So no guesses yet. I'll just put it up. It's the Heat Wave. It's just, I mean, look at it. Just look at it. Would you look at it? Just look at it.
No, I don't want to.
That is one awesome looking truck. It's a tippy truck. It'll roll. It will roll.
Yeah.
Especially if you leave the rear tires on. Those things just want to make it that upper weight, higher center of gravity with them up there. But
I wonder
nothing looks as cool as it when it drives. I mean,
yeah.
So just
the
pure
old Baja Ray did so
style.
much better when you locked the rear diff.
Yeah.
It did so much better.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that one would make a difference or not.
But I gentle bash this one. I'll be the first to say it. I'm not trying to break it. I'm not trying to destroy that awesome front grille on it by just piling it into things, crashing it,
Do you whisper
so I
to
only
it?
jump things that I know that either one have a flat landing or that I won't case like straight into the backside of, like the second. It's just an amazing truck. I just love to watch it run over ground that's not smooth terrain.
Yeah.
And just,
When you have to go flip it back over on its wheels, do you whisper to it?
I don't actually have to very often because I run it on 2S.
Yeah.
I don't run it on 3S because it has a stupid battery tray. I will say that about it. It has a very stupid battery system. that you have to use a screwdriver to modify when you want to change between two different batteries. You can't just,
Mhm.
there's not like a piece that just slides and moves and locks into place. Nope. Got to remove a piece. Dumb.
That'd be too easy.
Anyway, I'm just running it 2S. If I switched it, I would only run it 3S. But again, it comes down to handling. I'm trying to drive at scale. It's
Yeah.
already ripping on 2S for scale driving. So, and it just roll over all the time. If you're on 3S, that much speed carrying it,
Yep.
it's only would be good for having it in the air to throttle out if it was
Yep.
getting a little bit of a nosedive. But yeah, that's my it's kind of a selfish one in that it's just I just love the style of it. So
I don't think
it's not really the best basher, whatever. But I wouldn't mind the Hammer Ray either. I saw somebody mention that 52%. We're gonna end it. You got it positive. We're gonna end it while it's a positive.
Of course, I got a positive with the Blackfoot.
You said 100 is gonna be. Oh, it ended up 50-50.
No, it didn't.
Wow, it is 30 votes, 50-50. It wasn't when I hit stop. What happened? There must be a delay. In the chat, it's showing it 50-50. Poll complete, 30 votes.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's cool to have a 50 though.
Yeah, and a high number of people voting on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so my
right,
next
so
one.
What is it? What is the Baja Ray? Do the quick poll on that. Your next one.
Kind of like your Baja Ray. I'm going back to it because I believe it's the best one that came out of
And
this
PS,
particular
only the heat
stuff.
wave version, not the blue and white one. Only the heat wave for me.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't deal with the battery tray for the other one. Sorry, go ahead. Back to you.
Hold on. Sorry. Okay. LMT. Kingsling.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's like so good. And I can't, if I had the opportunity to get another one.
Now you have
I don't
both.
need. I do.
Why would you choose the Kingsling over the Bog Hog?
Or
is it really not? Is it really just the Kingsling is the one you would do? Because there's two.
I would probably do the. Yeah, the Bog Hog was sick, dude. Like, but I would probably do the Kingsling again.
I think the body's more durable.
Even with the wing. Once you put the scale metal supplies thing on, the body is super
the wheelie bar. Yeah. The wheelie drags.
Yep. Yeah. No, I mean, it's so good as like with the mud truck tires.
Looking, I mean, the real truck's sweet looking too. Look at that.
Chefs. But I mean, with the mud truck tires, it's awesome. And then you put monster truck tires and it's awesome. Like, it's just a sweet kit, dude.
So I didn't have an LMT on my list at all.
What? Who are you? I don't even know you anymore. I haven't even really seen any monster trucks on your list.
I didn't want to bash it.
Do you even RC?
I, for one, have so many of them that I don't need another one. Was part of the problem.
You're part of the problem.
I think it's in the top 10. Like, if I had to make just like a top 10 list of my favorite RCs, it would be in it, and it would be high in the list. I think. But because I have so many of them, it wasn't a Christmas wish list thing for me.
Come on.
I didn't think about the mud truck though, because I could use another mud truck.
Yeah. Especially out in the snow. They're so sick.
Yeah, I run the Kingsling in the snow a lot too.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. Very good choice.
Thank you.
I didn't think about the Kingsling.
Yeah, Kingsling or Bog Hog. You can't really go wrong. Especially if you put a paint job like I did on my Bog Hog. I don't have
a Bog Hog one.
I know. Sorry. I took it. and mine looks really good with a paint job. I'm not gonna lie.
I do have a bog hog that I made back when J Concepts licensed the body
Yeah,
on SMT10, and I love it. So I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
yeah. But mine looks sick. Mine's black, patinaed.
Yeah. What was the
Mhm.
idea for making a Kingsling a monster truck, Tony? Weston drove it as a monster truck. It was doing some shows with the 48s on it,
Mm.
going around before he was allowed in Monster Jam, and he was doing some independent shows with the Kingsling as a monster truck. So that was kind of the reasoning behind putting monster truck tires on it for me. Very good choice, Pablo. I like it. I think that will do well in the poll as well. Okay, Heatwave did better than I thought it would. Holy cow.
Nice.
Especially with me. It's the only one I put a negative about, which was the battery tray, too.
Mm.
So 29 votes, 76%.
So when we get snow, I already talked to my son about it because we have the 2 monster trucks set up right now. When we get first snow, we're gonna go out. We have it's not a skate park across the street. It's like a basketball play court area. We're gonna run out at first snow, and we're going to create like a Monster Jam course because I have the metal ramps, and
Yep.
we're gonna go out and we're gonna race and flat track the races out there in like an inch of snow on the tarmac.
Mm,
I can't wait.
that would be
I
fun.
can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
Slater's RC. Only truck I haven't had yet, but want really bad is the Kingsling.
Yeah,
Yeah. And they're super
100%.
scale. They're so cool. They're so good.
Dude, they're so good to drive. That's the other thing that's crazy about it. You would think it'd be like super tippy or whatever. Nah. They're like solid to drive. They really work well. I don't know if you remember when I did the video in my backyard. I was backflipping and drifting around my backyard, like so good.
Yeah.
Gravedigger LMT discontinued on the
Yeah,
purchase.
I'm guessing they're getting a few little refreshes.
Hmm.
I think we'll see a few upgrades.
I bet you it's like the radios.
Uh,
They've been doing a lot of radio transitions.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I don't know if I've actually heard this for real, and I would then be breaking an NDA. But they're getting a little bit of work done, I believe. So, and maybe some of it's coming from the Kingsling over to it as well.
Oh,
or maybe it's coming. I don't know. They had
well,
the roller, the LMT. What was the other one they had just had? The
TLR one.
TLR. I wonder if we'll see any of those things moved over.
I would actually really like one of those kits to build.
Yeah,
The TLRs. So that's the other thing about the mud truck.
I have one already built up there.
Yeah, I know. Lucky you.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it could be on the block.
Oh, there you well, see, but I want to build it, is what I'm saying.
Well, I'll take it apart for you.
Oh, there you go.
Box.
So the other thing about these king slings and the bog hogs is they have a bigger power plant
Yeah,
than the
4S.
LMTs. Yeah. I never run mine 4S, but it's pretty sweet.
Possible new bodies. I doubt it. The hard thing with those is I think most new bodies you'd see like they did, with the Avenger and stuff would probably come from Proline because to change out the SKUs is kind of like what Vanquish just did. To have that many of the same product but with different bodies and the SKU and like how many do we need? It's again like the whole idea of ordering T-shirts like we used to have to do where
Yeah.
like how many do I order in this size?
Right.
Because what are people going to buy? And what size are the people that are going to buy them and want them? Like
I hate that.
it's hard. It's so hard to guess. So
Yeah.
all right. So that one LMT's up and listed. All right. So here we go. My number 2. I think my number 1 is going to shock. It may send shockwaves through the RC community.
I feel like I already know what it is.
What? Well, don't say it yet. I'll let you guess ahead of time.
I'm not going to get
when it's time.
Oh, I should have picked that. Yeah.
The Raminator,
I thought about it too.
son of a digger, or the primal monster truck, but the son of a digger.
See, I want the electric version of that.
Yeah. Yep.
Super sick.
Yeah, I would probably pay to have them do the install on it. Like, so if this is wish list, you know, they're doing that build thing for you.
What do
I'd
you
probably
mean?
have them build it. You can pay to have them fully build it for you and ship it out. So it's
Isn't
not
it?
like a partial build.
Oh, it's not. It's a partial build when you get it.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
you
it's
have
that
to
much
install the axles, you have to do the brakes, you have to do
for
brake
$3,500.
servo, all that kind of. It's because of shipping. It comes in 2 massive boxes. In order to get it in, it's the chassis with all the links and all that, and the shocks are all tied up, like zip tied up to keep it tight. And then your axles and all that comes separately in a wheels, all that in another box. Yeah, they basically, I think, have to freight it to you at that point when you do the full build.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Crazy. Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll allow it.
yep. So, I'm in the last poll, and we'll put this one up. I know it's not on everybody thing. Dude, nice one. 33 votes with 82% yes.
Wow.
That's the highest percentage yet.
Yeah, it is.
Go Losi LMT.
I know. See, that's what I'm saying too. Like, I heard an interesting podcast of people blowing up Losi about their
thing that they were doing with the sponsors.
Yeah, but I heard it from the racing side. The No Name podcast was talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize how."
The company they're using.
No, should we tangent now, really quick? Just a quick tangent.
Nope. Let's get one more. I got one more, and you got one more, right?
I guess. I mean, like I said, mine weren't in order like yours, so mine's probably a little anticlimactic.
All right, what is it?
But
it might get a high percentage. Your King Sling was.
I have. Hold on. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 that I haven't talked. That we haven't talked about.
How's that?
I don't know. Maybe I just had more.
But
no, because I didn't talk about the Arma. That's you had it, and I didn't talk about the Grom. I wanted the Grom, BLX pink one.
Okay. 1, 2. Me, you. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know.
5.
Like I said, it doesn't matter. Mine's kind of anticlimactic anyway.
Okay, what is it? The Grom is one of them.
Grom's one of them. Let's go.
And then you can talk about the TLR stuff you want to talk about.
So let's go with the. I can't believe I actually put one of these on my list, but there's an ulterior motive. The Traxxas Ford Fiesta 4x4 VXL.
Traxxas Fiesta.
And here's why. Because they actually have they call it Rally Roval class at our local oval track. Yep. So the infield's a rally cross
green
track.
One. I'm down with the green ones.
The infield is a rally cross track, and you go around half the oval and come diving into the infield and do a rally cross.
I'm kind of over their paint schemes, honestly.
Oh, 100% over.
I feel like they've been doing this forever.
I can't stand their paint. But I think that would be so much fun to have it for that class.
Yeah.
Particularly. So.
Okay. I'm not going to hate on that. This is kind of a weird way to end this, but.
Well, I have
I'll never put the Primal up there. Let's do that for a quick.
Yeah.
Primal RC, son of a.
I have the Grom that we talked about, and I have two
Money.
more little ones.
Yeah, money isn't an option on this one. Don't make it about the price if you had the money or not. Just if somebody were to offer to get it for you for a gift. I do like that Fiesta look.
Well,
I don't like it as much as the Sen
no,
or even the other
but-
one that you mentioned, but since you have a class for it,
that's
that
the
makes
thing.
sense.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I would do it.
I think that's with any RC. If other people have them around you,
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Yep. So, okay, so that kind of dictates my next. I'm going to lump them into two. And they're not really compatible, but I'm going to lump them in anyway. The Mini LMT and the Red Cat MT18.
Okay. So 2 mini monster trucks.
Mm-hmm. So the Mini LMT, because we don't have a second one, Dalton has one.
Oh yeah.
And they're fun. Like, they're fun, and we need another one. I've been apprehensive of buying one just because of it's kind of a pricey little
For
monster truck.
$270 for for what they are.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing.
There's a lot in them.
Okay, yeah, but here's the trouble thing at that price point.
Oof, hear what my knee popping. Oof.
Do I, for that same price point, I could get a Mini LMT, or I could get another Arlarlo rally car.
Oof.
Right?
Oof.
And the Arlarlo is like,
skate
you
park.
can run it at the beach, you can run it at skate park, you can run it on concrete, on gravel.
Yeah, these really only do well on pretty smooth surfaces.
Yeah.
Like packed dirt.
Yep.
Sand. If it's too bumpy, they're tough.
Yep.
Yeah, the NASCAR. See, I wasn't doing on road in my mind. Those are a want. There's a want, but I'm gonna do that in our under $300 RC challenge.
Oh, I didn't. I should have saved that. I should have saved these other ones for that.
So, which we still can. So we won't go into them.
We'll double dip.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But here it is for those who haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Grave Digger and the Son of a Digger. I know these quite well.
Yeah.
They are fun.
I think they're awesome. I think they're really awesome.
Super killer.
They're fun to drive. Like, a lot of fun to drive. That's why having one more would be a lot of fun.
This is a big bonus for the Traxxas, honestly, with the going back to that. All right, so I'm going to do the poll. I'm going to end the poll. I'm going to put the Traxxas one you had. Son of a Digger, 57%, not super high. I didn't think it would be. That's kind of a niche.
Well, it's one of the, it's kind of one of those that you got to have that space for it too.
Yeah, and want to deal with gas. All right, so now we're going to do the poll for the Traxxas rally.
I don't anticipate that one doing too well.
I think it'll do all right. I could be wrong.
I mean, it's just purely
while they're voting. Can you guess what my number one is?
I'll let them guess first because I know what it's probably going to be.
While we're doing it, really?
Yeah.
Let the chat go, and then we'll see what we get for answers. So talk a little bit about what you were talking about with the TLR guys. We'll draw this one.
Okay. So what they were talking about is they pretty much clear cut the whole racing program, and no one's going to be on contingencies anymore. And so there's not going to be pro drivers anymore, and they're going to be just racing for parts and discounts for Team Losi Racing. So they're basically pivoting, what it sounds like, from having a race program and just focusing on the basher life, which unfortunately is going to
a ton of them at the track these days anyway. It sounds like from
Losi
art support and all that. Really, TLR?
No, yeah, there's a lot of TLR stuff still. I mean, it's not as saturated.
I heard somebody saying like that they weren't, that people were jumping shipped other ones because they couldn't get parts for them, and
Well, that was the last
that was what I saw some people
winter.
posting when all of that happened anyway with the
Yeah.
whole, because TLR put out the same thing that they were going to that same model.
Yep.
And then and I saw people saying, like, well, most of these guys are probably going to jump ship anyway because they couldn't get parts. I'm just reading comments, so I don't actually know.
Well,
So this is not like
well,
truth. I'm not a
the
racer. I just saw a few
yeah.
people say some things, so I'm just curious what.
Well, there wasn't a lot of factory support for like they have a Dakota Fenn
Yeah,
that's like a national
top
champion,
guy. Yeah, top
and
guy.
but they're not supporting him. Like he doesn't have like Associated. You go out to these big races, they have an engineer, they have a mechanic. I mean, it's a real race team, and Losi didn't have any of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's very limited to what they had. Um, so yeah, I could see why or how like
Mm,
none of that would kind of it's kind of disappointing because they have pedigree. I don't think they have as much pedigree as Associated, but pretty close. I mean, I think of and it's the thing that's disappointing to me is that I'm not like a fanboy or anything like that, but it seems like this is all happening pretty quick on the heels of the Mr. Losi passing away,
mm.
which is disappointing. You know what I mean? It's like let's keep this legacy going for those people who are like diehard people. Um, but I don't know. I don't. I think it's going to do two things. I think it was funny because I had a sponsorship talk with another person, but I think it's going to really water down their. It's going to show
See, I
basically. I
would think
think
that they're
that
still going to have some of the top sponsored guys. I think that's not going to change. I think some of the like smaller track level sponsorships will change that aren't
no,
on the
I think
national thing. But I don't know. The No
they.
Name podcast is much more in the know on racing because that's what they
Yeah,
follow.
I think a lot of the top tier factory guys are leaving because of the lack of um, help. Like there's, unless you're the top guy, you're not getting the same. You're not getting contingency money. So why would they stick around? If they could go somewhere else and have contingency money and support, meaning factory support, like how do I make my car faster? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because at that level, it's totally different. It's not like me asking the fast guy, "What do I do?"
It's like the Yamahas and those and motorcycles where they've got the special parts that aren't
Yeah.
available to
Yep.
the general market, but their race team has them. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. 100%. And they just have like all the you know, the factory mechanic working on their cars and stuff like that. So
Pilot Ryan says tracks us a really good time, even the original on 2S. Yeah. And I had the old Losi rally car. It was huge. It was based on their short course, the
oh yeah.
SCTE 10.
Yep.
David Pig says the same thing. Great in a parking lot with some sway bars.
Sway bars.
Everyone's saying it's the Mini Max. It's the Mini Max, I think. What do you think it is?
Minimax. You were so fanboying over that.
I know.
You're like, ooh, I want a Minimax so bad.
Let's get over to Traxxas. Let's check this out.
Really? That's your number one.
The Ultimate 8S X Max is my number one.
All right. Same thing. Wow,
Full size.
You really went off the deep end with them.
Full size. With all the hop ups already in it.
How much is that?
1,500. Hey, we have a price limit on these ones, so I wouldn't buy it for myself, but
It's pretty sweet.
I have the X Max. people
not
know that
helpful.
ever since I had the very first 6S one, it's not much drives like it. It's an insane drive. I've tried other big ones. Much as I don't love the company, I can't hate this as a vehicle. It's like as an RC, right? Part support like crazy for them. The other ones you can get money off. Right now they're doing like 250 off. The other ones, like the belted tire standard ones. I don't think these Ultimates have sales. Maybe they do. But yeah, I didn't put the Mini Max on this list. For one reason that, again, trouble trying to get your hands on one at Christmas. So, but it will be on my under $300 list for sure. But
That's
if
a
I
good
had to
choice.
choose
I
a
mean,
basher, with any of these, if I had to choose a basher, I would choose bigger ones. Like not huge. Like I would choose the Max over the Mini Max. Just if
I
money
almost,
wasn't an option. So that's the thing.
yeah,
If
yeah,
money's not an option, I would definitely do the Max over the Mini Max. You're already seeing people blow up diffs and stuff in them.
yeah.
So there's that. But
You
yeah,
know the
both Ultimates are 250 off. Okay. Well, I just pulled this up. So at 250 off, it's still 1250. So
I got one more I could throw at it.
okay. So it's weird. Like again, I am not a fanboy of this company
Oh,
one
come
single
on,
bit.
Tony. Just
One single
just
bit.
just embrace
But I
it.
had two of them on here
You're
because
totally
I
a
think the
fanboy.
Stampede is a great platform.
Fake
Racing
news.
Stripe is my favorite Bigfoot body.
Yep, fake news. You're a fanboy.
But yeah, X-Max belted for $899 is a better deal. Honestly, some of these metal parts, I don't know, enhance it in my opinion. Honestly, so you really do get a better deal. This green on this one, however, is pretty sick. So green and black, that
I'm
kind of
gonna
pushed
buy
me
some.
toward it.
I'm gonna buy some Traxxas pom poms.
Yeah. So I mean, as far as bashing, it's a phenomenal basher. It would be tough for me to not put it on the list.
They look pretty rad.
Somehow I didn't put an LMT on my list.
I know. I'm kind of
That's sad.
disappointed.
That's
Actually,
sad.
I'm a little disappointed in
I
you.
probably should have done that instead of the Notorious, which I don't love the short wheelbase stuff. Like I would choose the X Max over the Notorious just for the type of driving I do. Big jumping, but not all the crazy flips and wheelies. This will wheelie, this will power up, but it's just not quite as squirrely.
You mean jumping through the big flaming heart that you put on your backyard, jumping through it that with the
The
Traxxas logo
Traxxas
over
heart,
the top?
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Little arrow shooting through it, piercing it.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Sounds like a good one for you. Okay.
Will, you're gonna have to look that up somewhere else. The whole deal with Horizon merging with Hobbyco is what some of the companies went under, and their distributor, basically how it all happened, and yeah, Horizon basically kept them from bankruptcy by buying out Hobbyco stuff.
So interesting. Schultz went to HRP.
Oh, speaking of, yeah, HRP.
So that's not expected.
No, it wasn't expected.
So I wonder how that is going for him. Hopefully well.
RC Mini Max review. I got to get my hands on one. So that was the reason I couldn't say I'd do it for Christmas because I can't get my hands on one right now.
Well, maybe they'll send you one now that they know that you're a fanboy.
I haven't had time to get out to a store or anything. It's crazy. And nobody had them online, right? There was in store first.
Slater says he's going to make you a heart.
Now with HRP. Yeah, you know me.
He's going to make you
and
a heart.
XRT is pretty awesome, David Pig. And I had both. And I chose to drive over the XRT with the monster truck and not the X-Max. Which
You're in such an abusive relationship with Traxxas.
it
I mean, you keep on coming back to her.
it did not break, dude. We ran it over with the monster truck 3 times.
Yeah.
And it was in perfect driving condition, and I sold it to a guy on Facebook Marketplace. I even said it was ran over by a full-size monster truck multiple times. Here's footage of it running. Think of it as a parts truck, but honestly, I think if you bought a new tire, a new wheel for it, this thing is 100% like out of new. Like
Yeah.
the body was destroyed, dude, but it was the chassis design on it, that the way that they built it is unreal how strong it is.
That's crazy.
So yeah. Hate the company. If you're gonna buy one, buy it used. They've already got their money.
One that's already been ran over by a monster truck.
Yeah.
Preferably.
Dude, I sold it for like $350
Wow.
just for electronics and whatever parts.
Yeah.
And the guy put new wheels on it and sold it for $7 something.
Of course he did.
Yeah. Zip tied the body together because it did split.
That's funny.
$700 or something like that. That's crazy. Did not let out that it had been run over by a monster truck.
At one point.
They never let on to that.
That was not on the Carfax.
Nope. I should have put it on the Carfax. But I'm not gonna take I'm not gonna take advantage of people. So I'm always try to be real and be like, RC Jeep guy's gonna have mud on it because honestly, I don't clean stuff. I'll give you a deal, but you got to deal with the.
Got to deal with the grime.
Yep.
So I guess the other one that I didn't put on the list, I put it on last week.
$300. If so, save it.
No, it's way
Okay.
over 300. Another Losi. Surprise, surprise. So, okay, there's two. Well, not really. So I really wanted the SR7 Hoonigan, but it wasn't RTR. So I didn't put it on there. But I think that'd be a fun one to do. But it's one of those that I really would want, but I just couldn't see myself getting it because of like availability to drive and stuff. The Losi Super Baja Ray.
Mm.
I think that thing's awesome. And I've
The
thought
big
it's
one.
the big one.
And they had them on sale, didn't they, for like $600?
At one point, yeah.
I think they were right now.
Really?
I was on there. I didn't put it on there because it's not a wish list item, but I was shocked. Here, I'm popping on now. I thought they were on sale again.
I don't think they were that cheap.
160 for Baja Ray. Oh no, 969. What did I see?
I don't know.
I did not see that, apparently.
Yeah.
Never mind mine. Like I said, everything on here take with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
We are not.
But like, I think that would be a lot of fun to run. I mean, imagine your Baja Ray, but bigger.
I didn't know the Mojave 1.7 scale was still out and being sold.
Yep. I almost put that on my list. I did, but I really like the 4S. One of these days I'll buy your 6S off of you and I'll fix it myself.
I'll send you the diff parts with it.
Yeah. Because but that's another one of it's like my UDR. But that's the only reason for that 6S one. It's like the UDR where it's like super rad, but I probably wouldn't run it a lot. The 4S, I could race the 4S in U4. So the 4S is way more compatible with my lifestyle.
Paul says, great truck. I have the Super Rock Ray. The Super Rock Rays are cool too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Battery compartment issues for me again, though.
Even on those big ones, you're not changing out different sizes for the big ones.
No, but no, you're sticking to the 4S.
Right?
Packs, yep.
Well, I wonder if that's how I would run it, is on 4S.
Oh, the Razor Rays are $479 now. That's a great price for them.
Really?
For the Razor Ray?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
'cause they were like $650 when they came out, weren't they?
Oh, maybe.
Because of all the molding for them.
Maybe.
Which car was crushed by a monster truck? The XRT. Yes, it is near midnight here, Red Raff. It's
Yeah.
What did the facts say? What did the fox say? Ding 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 ding. Axial Rift is pretty cool. Didn't think about that as a basher.
Isn't it discontinued?
I don't know, maybe.
I thought it was.
Probably. All my cars are discontinued. Of course it is. They got them for $529 in orange and black.
Psycho Garage.
Titanium cage for $299.
Whoa.
Everest. Oh, that's nice.
Psycho Garage says, I think Pablo's choice tonight of the Blackfoot is the IMO.
Best in my opinion.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm just saying. That and the
Why didn't put in the X-Max?
King Sling.
What's our poll going at?
You don't need to do that. No one wants it.
Oh, the Traxxas really got a 55%.
No one wants that.
All right, I'll do the X-Max Ultimate poll. I gotta close the old poll. We'll call it. Not Q&A.
Man, these kids are going to have some nicely built.
There we go. New poll.
Hoon suspension.
That one company, X-Max.
I'm just saying, between my King Sling and the Blackfoot, I think I won this round.
Between the King Sling and the Blackfoot?
Yeah.
That's 50%.
Yeah, but the King Sling was like 80-something percent.
Yeah, 82.
Yeah.
Bigfoot was 73.
Yeah.
My Sen Beecher, Rilarlo. Your Nitro USA had no.
No what?
It was 58% no.
Oh.
The Mojave was 70% yes. That should have been higher. Promoter was 72% yes.
I can't believe that was that high.
The Promoter?
Yeah.
Your Drifty car was a 56% no. The Losi Truggy was a 54% no.
What?
Yeah.
The Mini T?
No, the Mini T was positive.
Oh, your Truggy.
Yeah, my Truggy, the 8.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not looking good for the X-Max.
Told you. I told you. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Matt Mass, I think you are onto something.
Yep.
I think you are onto something.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed the low C10 SCTEs that they had.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. The short course game is not very strong right now. And Associated has one, but it's more of a, I hate saying it, but it's more of a slash 4x4 than it is an actual race truck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm surprised that there's not a lot of love for those.
Yeah. Good night, John Lowe.
Peace out.
Wow, the percentages are going down. They're going down.
Is it like 10%? Yes.
I guess it doesn't help that people put out videos bashing on that company.
Probably not.
Why would they do that? It's kind of mean.
Yeah. When are you suing the pants off of Harley Designs? Why would
For
we sue
what?
Harley?
Dude,
Yeah.
so we need to make that
Shirt?
fake news, but you need to have them like holding a cat and like doing like the what was it?
Oh,
The mini me.
Bigglesworth, Mr.
Yeah,
Bigglesworth.
but holding it, yeah. Petting the head. Be so funny. All right, I'm in the poll 56%. 1% higher than your rally car.
That's crazy.
I know the X-Max should be like 30% higher
Ah,
than rally.
no way.
Heatwave did better than I thought it would, honestly,
Yeah.
for not being much of a basher. 76%. Pretty good. Higher than the Mojave 4S, which is lower on my list.
Huh.
That's weird. I would have chosen the Mojave 4S for higher.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very
I don't
interesting.
know if our audience has bad taste or we do.
Have you been have you been
And
using
they all
that?
just left.
Yeah, they're like, for that
And
reason,
they
I'm
just
out.
bounced. Cool.
Have you been using that new Spectrum receiver or radio?
Which one?
The new Spectrum radio?
The 6 that I have?
Whatever. It's like I don't know. Yeah, sure.
I don't have the one that's all fancy
I thought they sent you that one.
with the touchscreen and all that.
Yeah.
No.
Huh.
I have whatever the Pro is, or not the Pro.
I thought they sent you the new one.
Let me see what the Spectrum radios are. No, I have the.
Why are radios so expensive right now?
Surface transmitters. I don't have the IXSR.
Okay, that's the one I thought you had.
No, I have the DX6
Mm.
C. It's they're new,
Yeah.
but it has like USB so you can update it and stuff like that on it.
15 model memory.
Yeah, it's not like the 5 Pro or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, it's still only 20 model memory.
I know. That's why I was making the joke.
Yeah, but it has a backlight now, so there's that.
Ooh.
So you can see it in dark.
I need to pull the trigger and get Olivia.
$700 for that radio.
That's what I'm saying, dude. All these radios are stupid expensive.
But if you're gonna get one, now's the time to buy it, because after it's been out for a little while, you worry that they're gonna upgrade it and that you're gonna be having.
Well, I think we're gonna go a Fly Sky for Olivia. It's just more
I
economical.
do like the look of this. It looks like a pistolis.
The Fly Sky?
The word. No, this IXSR, or this side view of it. Here, look at the profile on it. I think that looks cool.
Yeah.
Kind of boxy, but yeah, that's pretty high price point on it.
They're all high
to
price.
drive it, so it's like doesn't do me any good. It's not worth the money because I won't use it for much.
Right.
I think what I'm going to start getting into is I like my avatars, but I'm trying to get all those the turbo radios that are like $30 on Amazon.
I don't know which ones those are. Like the Dumbo RC ones?
No.
Are the ones that look like fighter pilot yokes?
I don't know what the heck you're talking about here. This.
Oh yeah, that's the one that the Vanquish came with.
No.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it is.
These
are exactly
tiny.
what it is.
These are tiny in your hand. These are what the little Team Associated comes with that separate right here.
Yeah, that's what the Vanquish came with too.
Vanquish came with that?
Yeah.
Which Vanquish?
Fordyce.
Did it?
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't have the 4 days, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, they're super cheap. They're easy to drive one-handed. Honestly, though, I like the Team Associated ones
I
that
don't know
have the
which one.
knobs on them instead of all this.
Oh,
I want the digital stuff. Just give me the 6 knobs on the top.
Which one? Which Team Associated one came like that?
I don't know,
Or
but I really don't like these ones that have the little buttons on the top.
I don't know which Team Associated one you're talking about.
Let's
Was
see.
it the 24 that came with that?
I don't know. I stole it from something I had laying around.
Probably a Vanquish.
No, it said Team Associated on the small Team Associated radio. Is like this, but not like that. I don't know. I just got rid of it, unfortunately.
I don't know. That's the one
Let
thing
me see if I
that
have more of them. Here, you talk to the people's.
that's the thing that I don't like about the Team Associated RTRs is the radios they come with. They're not ideal. Oh yeah, the Primal Hellcat. That would have been a cool one. But we're not cool enough to think that far ahead. I thought that would have been fun. I got stuck. I went down the rabbit hole watching what's it called? Drag racing, but the nitro like 5th scale drag racing on YouTube the other day. It was pretty sick. I enjoyed it. Yeah, imagine paying thousands and getting one of those radios. Pretty much.
I don't know what it came in. I don't know what I would have had those Team Associated that. Oh, I bet it was a little mini element.
The only other one that I think it could have come in with
mini element.
it could have come with the 14 Reflex 14.
Yeah, but I sold that. Well, they look just like this, but it had knobs on it instead of buttons.
Yeah.
And it had multiple ones, so you could do dual rates, trims, all kinds of stuff, where this doesn't have nearly as many options
Yeah.
for trimming out stuff for your endpoints and all that. Which is a bummer.
Oh,
Here it is. Here it is.
What is it? What is it?
What did it come with? Enduro 124th.
Told you. All day.
This one.
Oh yeah. Yep.
They're awesome.
Yep. I remember now. I must have one of those somewhere around here.
Yeah, steering trim, throttle trim, dual rate for both your steering and your throttle. That's not a bad price. Oh, out of stock. Dang it. Dag nabbit.
Let's see if they have them on the site. I don't think they do. I wish they carried some of that stuff on the site.
The Atlas 6x6 came one of those. Yeah, the remotes that come with the Groms are pretty nice too. Will Darby wanting to race monster trucks? You totally should, dude.
Totally. I know it got me wanting to do something up here in the north end next year. Talking about it last week. I miss it. It's fun. I miss it. Apparently, the track we're going to has a 24 scale course.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to have to bring those so we can take some video of their course. I need to post some video, Tony.
Yeah. You do.
I haven't done jack for a while. And I have so much video from the summer from racing.
Yeah.
So much video. I recorded the whole season and I was going to do a mini doc on it. I never did. Oh man, these shocks just feel so good. I'm going to pat myself on the back.
Well, I got new radios or receivers coming for these, so I just sold a mini crawler, and I'm getting ready to sell another one
Why?
to his buddy. Huh?
Why?
Because I have that new one coming.
Where's my
Vintage
sound?
one.
Where's my sound drop?
Why? Yeah. And I have a ton. Too many to keep track of. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of, look what I put together.
Is that for you
That's for me.
to lose with?
Yep, a little old school. So
good,
I
though.
put the Liquidus 300 in it. Probably a little overkill. That's what I had on the shelf. And
Those things are so fast.
I know.
I have one that I'm trying to decide what to put it in. I don't know.
Mini crawler.
That's what I was thinking. Dang.
Yep. So I don't know if I'm gonna race this weekend. I think what I might do is practice with it and chase. Okay, so if there's any racers out there that have experience going to these kind of big races, I was talking with my kids this morning. I need to kind of figure out a goal for how many packs to rip through in open practice.
All of them.
I know.
Keep practicing.
I mean, I would like to think that we could do 10 packs each.
In practice? Wow.
We're talking about practice?
Wow.
What? You don't think what? You think that's too much? Not enough?
That's a lot of batteries. You got 10 batteries per car?
No, but we've got
Just charge them. Fast
Yeah.
charge them while you're running.
Yeah.
Hey, then go for it.
I mean, we've got like 6 or 8 batteries and we got 5 cars to run. So while we're running the first 3,
Just charge the others.
charge the others, and we charge them fast, high amperage. So
Burn the building down.
why not? When in Rome.
Or
Not my building.
Yeah.
So
well, hey, we should wrap it up.
yeah, we should.
I'm exhausted. It's been a long day.
It has.
For 12 and a half hours. So
Oof.
came right back to this. I've literally done nothing but be going all day today.
Yep.
All day.
Did you hit the end button already?
I wanted to. I mean, I love doing this. So I was looking forward to it,
Yeah.
Like, as I was getting ready, and man, I wasn't sure I was going to make it because they made us park over to another. We had to shuttle ourselves to the event.
Yeah.
Because there were so many people coming that there wasn't enough parking.